Hey guys, I'd like to do a pool for love, and I'm going to read a little something that I jotted down earlier today. It may have been last night, I don't remember when I did. Okay. To be loved is not always to be heard. To be heard is to be able to listen when spoken to. Also, it's a two-way street. Both parties will get to their destinations. Remember, we are always on our path, even when others, or even if we think we have veered off our path, it's wherever our feet are. Astral travel now, that's a whole nother story. Now, we heal through emotions. Sometimes it's needed to retreat, to replenish what's needed for self. We can and will grow during this time, becoming balanced, or rebalancing, I should say, is that feeling of being centered. I believe there will always be challenges in life. Now, if you're on flat land to a mound, or a molehill, a hill to a mountain, when emotion challenges tips the scale, we have a place to come back to become centered, balanced. If we tip over one side or the other, there's a place to come back to. Becoming calm and at peace. You may be able to feel your energy field when we know and accept who we are is a part of being sure of ourselves and our decisions we make. That's becoming grounded. That is becoming grounded. You know, when we're sure of ourselves and the decisions that we make in life, yeah, that's becoming grounded, man. Focused. Because that's what being grounded is being focused. You know, and when we set roots down into Mother Earth, we become grounded and focused. Not always. We tip the scale sometimes because we're human. Okay? Now, when I'm listening to my heart, sometimes listening and having a change of heart comes from listening without judgment of others, and from listening to my heart and trusting and going with the flow with compassion, peace, and harmony. I believe that, you know. I believe that when I have more peace and harmony in my life, it's because I am focused. So that must mean I'm grounded. Sometimes it's hard to keep love in our heart at all times. You know, we are human. And when things come up in our life that we don't like, you know, there's always a reaction to every action. But if we don't pass judgment on somebody, it might be easier for us to say in our mind, well, that person may be going through something, you know, and allow that to happen and just smile and go on. You know, when I jump back at what somebody else says to me, I know in my heart the scale's tipped and I'm not centered anymore. So I have to get true with myself. And sometimes that's hard, you know. I think when I meditate, I feel better about myself, about life, whatever's going on around me. And when I learn to accept whatever is going on, oh my God, because there's so many things. So many things. And I'm not talking about anything out there. I'm talking about within. You know, there's just a lot of things that happens with us, our families, and when we take on, or when I take on other people's energies. Wow, you know. Yeah. Let's do a poll for everybody about, you know, love and light and life. Let's do, starting off, the universe has our back. Because it does. You know, not every morning, but I try almost every morning to go out, or at least look outside and tell Mother Earth good morning, you know. And I was just telling Mother Earth, you know, good evening, because it's nighttime right now. Because I had the dogs outside, 3 of each. I gotta put it over this first. Okay. It's still 3 of each, okay. When my heart is full of good things, I feel so much better. And I could accept the BS, you know, that some people like to put us under. Whether if they realize it or not. Whether if they realize that they're doing something that pisses me off, or whatever, you know, maybe they don't know they're pissing me off. And I expect them to read my mind. Like they're a mind reader. What? Are they psychic? And just because somebody is psychic or can read things doesn't mean that we know. It doesn't mean that we know what everybody's thinking. You know what I mean? Shit. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you, your universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good. Yeah. Yeah. Joy is the ultimate creator. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. You better believe it. Rainbow, both directions. Shablam. All right, guys. You know what? We got to do this too. This one is the Angels of Abundance. It called to me. Got to do it. Got to do what you're called to do, you know. Yeah. Life sure does. It makes it easier when we follow, you know, what our gut feeling is, or when we go with the flow of things. And there's a lot of messed up things, guys, but we've lived through it all the way up to now. So I know we could go just a little bit more, and a little bit more, and then a little bit more. Because we're only going to get what we can handle at the time. I've heard that so many. Well, I only took just a couple. I'm going to take a little bit more than that. Okay. That was 3 of each. And 3. Ask. Oh, yeah. Ask for your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. Visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings. And that is what you will experience. Yeah. Last one. Words of abundance. Wow, man. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerful, positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you will attract for yourself and others. Well, that was beautiful. Well, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I love you so much. Mwah.